Well, a frog. You know how you talk about outlandish. How about this? A frog goes into a bank to get a loan.
Imagine.
So the frog goes up to the lady, and she has a little name tag on, as they do. It says Whack. So her name is Mrs. Whack. Mm-hmm. So, can I get a loan? Well, I don't know. You're a frog. Well, I want a loan. Well, what's your name? Kermit. You're not Kermit the Frog. No, no, no. I was named after him. The name's Kermit Jagger. My father's Mick Jagger, and my mother's a frog. He fucked a frog. and I'm his offspring. You see? Well, anyways, I want a loan for a lily pad. Well, you can't, I don't know if you can have one. Do you have any collateral? Well, I have this. The frog pulls out a little shiny pink elephant, you know, and a little shiny pink elephant. This is my collateral. So Mrs. Whack looks at it, and her name's Patty. I don't think this is much collateral, you know, but I'll talk to the bank manager about it, you know. There's a frog out there, Kermit Jagger, gave me this damn thing. Did you know, have any idea what this is? The bank manager says, let me see now. What is this? This is a knick-knack, Patty Whack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone.
So much involved. A lot of moving parts. Yeah, a lot of, it all came together there.
When we return, David Spade will be with us. Tonight's guest
now
for the full hour.
Stiff.
I know.
Yeah. Full hour? That wasn't the deal. I thought this was a pop-in.
David Spade is our guest. You know him from Saturday Night Live. 8 simple rules.
Not
Just
everyone knows me from that. Yeah.
Rules of engagement.
Sure.
Don't forget his classic comedies, like Tommy Boy Black Sheep and the great Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
His stand-up special, My Fake Problems, now available for download on iTunes and Amazon Instant Video. He'll be at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco, June 3rd and 4th.
What a winded intro I got. What else? Venetian?
The Venetian! Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, June 13th and 14th.
You know, it's funny, I usually sweat toward the end of an interview. I am drenched.
Yeah, well, it's hot.
Minute 2, yeah.
It's hot. We tape in Southern California.
You know, it's 96 today, and I know it's bad when everyone busts out the umbrellas. You know what I mean? When it, not for rain.
Yeah.
I go, oh boy, this is gonna be a scorcher.
This guy is like, he was like 96. I prefer 69. I'm like, all right.
He threw that one in? Was he warming up for this?
Nah, do you know this character?
Not really.
He was he has a funny story, but when you were at the Tempe Improv, he said.
I actually, yeah, about 11 years ago, maybe 10, I was actually a server there at first.
Oh, okay.
And you were upstairs in the balcony, and Dan Murr, you remember Dan?
Sure.
Looks like the critic.
He was a manager?
Lovitz, yeah. He's running around making sure everything was perfect and stressing me out, and I had a full tray of drinks, and I spilled probably the entire tray of drinks all over the girl you were with. Oh, yeah.
How'd I handle it?
You were really, you
I
were
was
actually
cool?
really kind. Yeah, you were cool.
Did I say now hiring or something like that?
I think she like immediately, I don't think
Is
you
that
knew what was
what
going on.
said?
She just jumped
That's
up
a good
and started
line.
taking her like clothes off, and you're like, all right, yeah. And you were excited.
Slip you a 20.
Now hiring. Never heard
That's not
that
bad
one.
when someone drops something.
Yeah.
Now hiring.
Now hiring.
That's not bad.
David is returning to stand-up in a big way.
Ooh.
Someone told me that you have never not been on TV since Saturday Night Live.
Starting with my sonogram.
Yeah. Tell the people at home what a sonogram is.
A sonogram is a picture of a uterus.
Yes.
Is that what it is? I know it's something like that. Picture of a pregnant girl's through her thing, but and a baby's like this. But A sonogram is when you panic.
Yeah.
And it's real. And you go, oh boy. So
you've never been off
since
television.
there, then it was a gap.
There's a gap after.
The sonogram.
Yeah. Tell us about Bill Boggs.
I don't even know him.
Oh, you don't?
Why do we keep bringing up Bill Boggs on this?
Well, I don't know. I asked Ray Romano about Bill Boggs. He said, never heard of him. I said, you'd never heard of Bill Boggs, the impresario of comedy. He created the television show
Comedy Tonight?
Comedy Tonight.
That was a stand-up show for the people at home.
Yeah, tell the people at home what Comedy Tonight was all about.
Comedy Tonight was a little dinky studio, possibly dinkier than this. No, it was a little bigger than this. And it was just in the corner, and they had a mic stand, and I saw it in Arizona. I was freaking out because it was such showbiz for me. But and they just filmed stand-ups do their act at like midnight, and they had like 3.5 hours. I think that's what it was. And I was freaking out. That was like the first time outside of Carson or something I saw stand-ups on TV. And I wanted to do stand-up. I was super crummy at it, but I thought I could. I would love to get on that show as some sort of mistake.
You said I'm at least as good as Bill Boggs. Huh?
Did he do stand-up, or is he just a producer?
He's an impresario. He created the famous Morton Downey Jr. show.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yes, and then he had a cooking show. He would take you to a restaurant, and there'd be Bill Boggs and Joy Behar eating some pasta.
All right.
People say pasta here in the United States.
Pasta, they say up in Canada.
Yeah, pasta.
They ruin everything.
Pasta skates, because I'm going out and I'm hitting the ice.
We can trim this.
We have some questions, David, from the internet that we take from my Twitter feed.
Your Twitter feed about golf?
This one is from. This one is. You like golf?
First burn.
Who is your favorite PGA golfer?
Ooh, Spieth.
He was in the finals with Martin Keimer, and
Well, those guys are seasoned pros.
they
right?
are.
It's like if this clown was in the finals of something with you, you'd probably win, right?
Remember, this guy lost to the Bushman on Star Search. So.
Who?
The Bushman.
Who's he?
Well, it was International Star Search, so there.
You had to go up against a Bushman from like.
Yeah, well,
Africa.
one guy's from Africa. He wore tribal robes, the Bushman. The other guy's from Canada, me. I had no jokes about me. I would have dressed up as a Mountie if I'd known.
You could do that.
And I said, I don't want to be on Star Search, Howard Lapidus. And he goes, but the winner gets $1 million. The winner got $5,000. And I didn't even win.
Right.
And I was backstage with the Nicaraguan junior dancers and their parents sad. They put all the losers in a sad place.
A sad room.
Yeah. And I remember telling a lady, I said, don't worry about it. Your kid, they wouldn't, even the winners, nothing.
Even the winners don't matter?
Yeah, not the junior dancers.
Right. They're going nowhere.
So this is a question
Little
from...
Juliana Huff was in that room. No, but how about the fact, now that you lost, but Dennis Miller went against Sinbad?
Oh, he went
How many
up
stars
against
did you get, by
Sinbad?
the way? 2?
I don't want to say.
3.25.
You remember?
No, I got
You got 1?
3/4 of a star.
Of 1?
Get out.
Why'd you do the A
I
stuff?
got 3 zeros and a 1.
3 0? They can't give you a 0?
Yeah, 3, no, how does it work out? 3,
maybe 1's
3
1
ones
0 and 3
0.
1s.
I've never seen anybody get 0 stars.
3 1s and a 0.
Dennis said he went against Sinbad. Well, you figure that out.
Wow, that'd be hard.
Do the math. Dennis goes, I do all my best jokes about Ronald Reagan. Sinbad comes out and he goes, you ever have underpants sold? You just wearing a rubber band? They go, 4 stars. It's sort of true. It's a funny bit.
Yeah. 4 stars.
He goes, Ed McMahon used to get into those bands. He goes, ladies and gentlemen, kayak.
Oh, you see that thing about that?
Yeah.
About the
I'll stick
junior
his
dancers.
bits.
Because I remember one time there was a junior dancer. They were doing good. And it was called Adam and Eve. There's a little boy and girl.
Right.
And they won like 3. And somebody must have complained about it, being,
Bible.
yeah.
Biblical.
So the next week, Up and Adam, which is a much better name.
I do like that one because they're like.
So do you want to hear the question?
Yeah, we're sort of going in circles.
Pepsi or Sprite. Do you remember there was that really squeaky clean intern at SNL who took the bus every day to and from Philly and was the only guy who called Lorne Mr. Michaels? And people asked him why he didn't just call him Lorne, and the kid said, I'll call Mr. Michaels Lorne when Mr. Michaels tells me to call him that. But then there was this director who went off his meds and became obsessed with this kid, and the police found the director in a van, and the van had the kid's name on the contact sheet circled in red and pictures of the kid with his eyes cut out, and they thought the director had killed the kid, but he was just on the bus back home to Philly. Do you remember that? He was the same guy who attacked Rosa, the cleaning lady.
Was it Tom Schiller?
Well, we didn't want to say that.
No. I thought I was going to win. Who was it?
I'm just reading a card.
Jeez.
But the great Tom Schiller.
I thought this was a murder mystery.
Do you remember the great Tom Schiller?
Tom Schiller is cool.
Yeah.
The only thing that went south with me and him is that I have a bad neck, as you know.
Yeah,
and when I was so horny to be in sketches, it was humiliating because I'd go into Schiller Vision bits, which were sort of, they clank a little bit, 5 to 1. But
they were a little dramatic.
Yeah, he'd film them out and about New York, and if you were in nothing, sometimes you can get in those. And then, but before that, one time I was in rewrites, and Franken was in there, who was one of the head writers, and they were doing a thing about a talk show, and I had nothing in the show for like week after week. So Bonnie Turner stood up, and they go, Bonnie's going to stand up and ask a question and say, my son, blah, blah, blah. And I go, can I be your son, just standing next to her? And Al Frank goes, there's no lines. I go, I don't care, I'll just finish. He goes, how desperate are you? I'm like, pretty desperate. Like, I want to be on TV so people believe I was in Saturday Night Live. Like, no one even believes I'm in New York. Like, I keep going, SNL. They're like, I've never, there's no proof. So I thought that'd be exciting. And then I did a Schiller Vision, and the joke was, I grew old with this girl, Victoria Jackson, I think, and then at the end I'm dressed, I gotta get this old man makeup, which is horrible. And the only joke is they drop a bomb in my head, like where everything's going perfectly, and I get hit with literally a bomb. And he dropped it from a ladder, and I was like, and I have a bad neck, but I wouldn't complain about it. And he kept dropping an effing bomb on my head. Not to be confused with an F-bomb.
Gosh almighty. Who was...
Anyway, that was probably where my neck got even worse.
When did you hit it on a Saturday Night Live?
I'm doing a book of boring stories. I might use that one.
No, when did you hit it on Saturday Night Live?
Oh, good question.
Or were you worried at any point?
Yeah. Well, I got there. We got there 4 shows before summer. Rob Schneider and I got hired as writer-performers, which I didn't like at all. I wanted to be just
4 shows before the summer?
Before the end of the season, which is weird. We auditioned and they go, come in and just ride out these 4 and write. I wrote my big Life Alert bit for Jan Hooks. Life Alert.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
My fingers are in the toaster and it's on dark. Hurry. Something like she was making up reasons to talk to the Life Alert guy because she was bored. That one got close to getting on.
Wait, give me the chronology of this now. Was Sandler already there?
No, no one was there yet. So
you were before Sandler.
It was the exodus of like Dennis. Those guys hadn't left yet, but Lovitz was leaving. A lot of those people were leaving. I came in with Schneider. We did 4 shows, and then Dennis goes, you better get something on. They're not going to bring you back. Meanwhile, he didn't mention it's impossible to get a sketch on. Because you're writing against Conan O'Brien, Robert Smigel, Bob Odenkirk, Jack Handy, and then like are you there then?
I wasn't there. But all those heavyweights
everyone's
were
great.
there.
Like you're there. Mike
incredible.
Myers is writing. Dana. Everyone's great. Dennis.
Yeah.
So to be better than them and get a sketch in, forget I didn't know what I was doing. So
and only 4 episodes to do it before.
I had 4 episodes. One was the big Dice Clay one where he
all
that hype. Yeah. And one was Alec Baldwin.
Nora Ephron walked off the show.
Yeah.
Right. So did Sinead O'Connor, I think, right?
I was there for that one too.
You were there for Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah.
It was Nora Dunn, by the way.
Oh no, I meant when Dice did it, Sinead. Yeah,
was that the same
No,
show?
that wasn't the same show.
No, she said she didn't want to do it because Dice was performing, so they had to get a different musical guest.
This guy, hired this guy to ruin all the interviews? No, so how about this? When Sinead O'Connor was there, Sinead ripped up her picture and Lauren was over there like, Irish, like he didn't even care. And I was sitting and I walked by, I didn't know it was a big deal, and I saw a piece, I go like this. I picked up a piece of it and I put it in my pocket, I go, just because I thought it was sort of a big deal, but I didn't know. Meanwhile, it's an international story.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Monday morning, I'm about to go to work for the host meeting, and Inside Edition is on. They're like, doo-doo-doo. Every story is about the Pope thing. Sinead O'Connor, and they go, the ripped up picture, and they show it, and I go, oh, that looks like the real one. And one piece was missing.
Oh.
And I go like this. Oh my God, that's the real ripped up picture. And so I went in and bragged about it to like Sandler and everyone. And then I go, I got a piece of it. And then I got called into the office by Kenny Among. He's like, and there's bodyguards. He's like, anything you want to tell us? I go, and I didn't know what was going on. And they go, someone apparently, one of the stagehands sold that picture for 10 grand to Inside Edition, and they thought I might be in on it. Because I was blabbing like a canary that I had a piece of it. So I like ran and gave it back, and then they never did anything with it. I wish I had it now, I could sell it.
Oh my God.
That's a big piece of history.
Yeah.
But back to
dice?
What's the first thing you did? You could do
First
Michael
sketch?
J. Fox.
Yeah, but hey, listen, you gotta give me a minute on this here, Sarge. Christ, Mallory. I did that, and that was one of my only few impressions. And when Michael J. Fox came on the show, I was like feasting, going, oh my God, finally, I'm gonna get to do something. And Lauren called me, and goes, I know you do a great Michael J. Fox. Can you coach Dana?
Oh.
I go, oof. He goes, you'll do it later. But so the first one they saw was Dana doing it, then I look like I'm doing his impression.
Oh, I didn't know Dana did it.
He didn't. I had to tell him to do it.
But Dana did it on
And he
the
came
show?
out and did it in the monologue, and then I came after that and did it. So it was like
I
the three
see.
of us.
Oh.
Because I wasn't known enough.
Oh,
so
I see, right.
I get sort of, it wouldn't have looked like a great impression if you don't even know what I sound like anyway. You know what I mean?
Before we get away from it, what's the dice?
Dice was really no good story. Just
okay.
the bigger story. It was just so much hype. I mean,
You said you didn't want to.
Yeah. I thought there might have been a good story. He was just the hugest host, biggest rating, and it was just sort of an uneventful show. But the Alec Baldwin one the week before was his first time, and he was great, and he won an Emmy for it, and that was his first time ever, and he looked so cool too. He's a cool dude.
You weren't there for the Kinnison show.
No, I wish.
Oh, gosh, I thought he was good on that show.
Were there any cool stories from Baldwin when he was in the writer's room?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
This is the.
You're asking me a question?
Wow.
Do you? Well, no, because
Ask him who his
like,
favorite.
hey, no,
ask him who his
don't let me get in the
favorite
way of
host
Norm's
was.
interview.
who was your favorite host, actually? He does this every fucking time. He told me a great story, and then
he plays down.
He's like, "Oh, what are you talking about? We'll cut it later. This whole part is
because I'm not here to be interviewed by him. I tried to tell him
I was
that.
just hoping maybe David was there, and it was a great.
Maybe I think it's interesting.
Story.
I will not, but I like the idea that
Who's your favorite host?
Don't go for your drink right after that. My God, he goes, who's your favorite host? He's trying to do your job exactly. Norm, we'll get to you in a second. My favorite host, they all mean something different. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what story about this hat. Do you go to commercials?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to go to commercial? I see some signs. You want to do it now?
We'll be back.
Ah, yeah. And we'll talk about
we'll
my
hear-
hat when I get back. We'll be back after we mop ourselves.
Now we all noticed your hat, a Kmart hat.
You know where I got it?
And we ended. A little birdie told me there's a story that.
No, I went out with this young lady friend for lunch that I was asking out for about a year, and I'll tell you this: if you are asking someone out for a year and you manage to squeeze like 2 lunches out of the deal, you're fucking dead in the water. Like, you know it, but you just take it. You think you might gain some ground, but you're done. So, 8 months in, we get some shitty lunch. So I go, sure. But I want to brag, of course, and try to cram all my accolades or things into one lunch to try to survive another day.
Cram his accolade.
Karnak? So, I don't know if that's how Karnak
That was
works.
Art Fern.
El Segundo. So, I grab my hat out of my car, and she comes in, and I'm like trying to act like people, like, I want them to know who I am, but I act like I don't. And then she was, everyone's staring, and I go, this is just the drill, sort of with a get used to it attitude. And then she's like, cool hat. And I'm like, right? I go, funny story, actually. I was doing this thing at Kmart for grown-ups too, Worldwide Smash. And, but I go, before, I was assigned this Kmart gig because I'm sure Sandler just pointed and you do this one. So I go, all right. So I go there, and then I go, I'll just wear a Kmart hat, just tell them to give me one of their hats. And they go, they don't have them, but they'll make you one. So I wound up going, and they didn't have it then, but like a week later I got a box of 3 hats, and I go, Kmart should make hats because it's a cool logo, So I'm like, basically the moral of the story was, I was in a hit movie, and Kmart made me a hat. These are like the take-home parts, like the cool parts. So we go into the sushi place, and they go, take off your hat, and I go like this. And the lady looks at it and I go, and it says Grown-Ups 2. It's not even my Kmart hat. So I got a Grown-Ups 2 hat as a joke, and I'm wearing it says Grown-Ups 2, and that's why everyone's looking at me. And so she's not tracking my story at all. She's like, right. Like it has nothing. I'm like, what are you talking about Kmart for? So I go, no, I was scared. She's, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? She's like, anyway, then gets the fake call. Oh shit, a bunch of my friends have AIDS. I gotta go. And I'm like, what, right now they do? They all got, and she's like, I don't know, I better get the deets. I gotta get out of here and find out. You can't let these things sit. So I was like, so I sat there, I'm like, edamame in my mouth. Grown-Ups hat, I have to wear it. Now it's on the table, I don't know where it's worse, laying around.
Remember when you'd bring girls home, you'd have a little tripwire in your apartment?
Yeah. And it was my HBO special.
Yeah.
They're like, now, oh my God, that's fucking me, is that on? They're like, ow, it cut my leg. I go, I gotta work on that. It's supposed to be very hair trigger.
Because you wanted to ask questions about getting girls.
Oh yeah, I have zero game, and I just don't have any tips.
Oh, tips. No, I found that I had zero game until, got on a show. I think that's really 95% of it. So
I'm fucked.
Yeah, no, this counts as something, doesn't it?
It really doesn't.
Everyone has YouTube.
What about that story you told me? Tell David that story that happened only last night with Tinder.
Oh, it was a few nights ago. Are you familiar with the Tinder app?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. So I'm on there.
Heard story.
God, look at you.
Huh?
I like when he goes, are you familiar with the Tinder app? It's like Ted Levine.
Everybody says that. I do. I sound a lot like Buffalo Bill.
That's good, though. Well, when you're talking about perverted things, it sounds worse. Are you familiar with dating sites? I'm like, I'm not on one, sir, but maybe just give me your number then. Okay, so you were on there going like this.
Yeah, so I'm on there. I matched with this one girl. She's like young and very attractive.
I'm a 4 too. Any 4s out there? That's how I do. I start low.
And I figure I'm getting catfish because she's really hot. And then we start talking. She's texting me at like 4 a.m. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? She's like, oh, I'm bored and I wish I had some weed. You want to come over? And I'm like, yeah, sure. She's sending pictures of her. Oh, maybe we'll have fun. And I'm like, so at this point,
what were the pictures?
It was like her bent over with no, clothes on and stuff. And I'm like, but at this point, my cock's making the decisions. Anyway.
Tell me.
And so I call my friend, and then she's like, yeah, just can you bring a C note? Well, I have a roommate that sells
$100 bill.
$100 bill, and we'll go get some weed, and you can come on. I'm like, yeah, am I getting mugged? I called my friend. He said, put the phone number into Facebook, and you can see who the person is.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, so I put the phone number into Facebook, and the profile comes up. It's this black guy in a ski mask in all the pictures.
It doesn't matter what race he was.
So
As a matter of fact, I don't know how I knew he was black. He was wearing a ski mask.
Well, you could tell. So I head over there. No, I know.
You can tell.
I know.
No. So I did not go. Yeah.
Donald Sterling. Yeah. Is that what you remember?
Shades of. Yeah. So ski mask. So he's on his way to rob something. Is that your story?
Yeah, that's the end of the story.
No, I like that you go.
Wait, so on his Facebook, he wore a ski mask.
You know Neil Armstrong on his Facebook?
No.
5 guys on it. Just get their numbers.
So what happened
Now
at the end
that's
of it?
good. So no, you didn't bone this dude, or what happened?
No.
Was the weed good? I don't know what happened. That is scary. Bring a C note. You think he'd rob you for after all that rigmarole?
Exactly. And I don't understand either. He gives me an address, so I don't understand how that works. When you just call, like, I was at this address and the guy robbed me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And on his Facebook, he's holding up a liquor store. That's his picture. Here's a question from Live and Learn 102. Is it true you were in a sketch that only made it to dress, but you had to wear a bear costume, but the bear costume smelled like cum and you wouldn't wear it, so they had to cancel the sketch? C-U-M.
Yeah, I got it.
Is that an urban legend?
Yeah.
Sounds
I don't
like
even
an
think it's an
urban
urban
legend.
legend. I've never heard it in my life.
Maybe Live and Learn is trying to start an urban legend.
I'll tell
I'm
Live-
going to read these ahead.
No, let me tell Live and Learn a story.
Okay.
Less embarrassing and less cum-soaked, this story, which I don't know why I had to get so seedy on your show.
No pun intended.
He's your friend, dude. So, I'm trying to pick up the pace.
Sometimes I go like da-dum-dum and stuff. It doesn't.
Do you have a band? They're very quiet. Is there a band here?
No, just there.
No, just you.
He goes da-dum-dum.
Can you trade him for a band? Sorry, drenched.
I could trade him for a fucking Willie Stargell card.
Trade him for a fucking bicentennial quarter in okay condition. I used to collect coins. That's not a great condition to get. Good, very good.
You used to collect coins. You were a
Brilliantly uncirculated.
What do you call a person who collects coins? Is there,
Nerd?
I'm sure there's some. I collected coins when I was young, also. Coins and stamps.
I had a 1916 Mercury dime
Well, really?
in very good condition.
What was it worth?
I
$1?
sold it for $120.
$120.
Back then, it was.
Wow.
Would be worth more now. Listen,
Sure.
so here's a stupid story.
12,000%.
Do you remember this? They did, when Ross Perot was starting to come on the scene, Clinton was done by Phil and Dana did Bush. So I go, hey, Smigel, I should do Ross Perot.
Yeah.
I'm a little squirrely fucking asshole, and this guy's funny to play.
Be an easy kind
And he goes,
of a voice
I
to
was
get.
trying to think of Dana for that. I'm like,
But Dana's doing Bush, you reply.
yeah, I was like, when will it be enough for Dana Carvey?
Yeah.
So I get a call about they're doing a presidential special on primetime, the debates, Bush, Perot, and Clinton.
Ooh.
I get the call. Oh, need somebody? They're like, yeah, can you play Perot? I go, great. 45 minutes of makeup. We all walk out. You know, Phil does Clinton, Dana does Bush. They cut to me, I'm looking at the cue cards, they go, cut. All right, let's get Dana into the Perot outfit.
Oh my God.
I was used for the wide shot.
Oh, good gosh.
Humiliation.
Wow. That is something.
Yeah.
Wow.
I left with my tail between my legs.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. I don't know why I'm telling you one of these sad stories.
You, 22, ask, you're in Vegas a lot these days.
Yeah.
What's your biggest vice there?
I don't do as much. I don't gamble really. Sometimes they offer to pay you in chips.
Yes.
You read that happen?
Sure, of course.
You're a good gambler though. Used to be.
Used to.
You know what a funny story about you gambling is?
No.
Do you want me to tell it?
I don't know what it is.
At SNL, when they give you the limo to go to the party, you'd go to Atlantic
Oh,
City.
yeah.
Lauren's like, where is he? And then,
Because the driver would always be like, I'm paid for this. He'd have to sit outside of Trump for 2 days.
you go, yeah, the party's at Trump. And so that's not even the funny part. The funny part is you go, I have 15 grand, I'm up. It's in my fridge and chips, and I'm nervous.
Yeah,
and I go,
so
great.
much money.
Then the next week you go, I go, did you go back? You go, I'm at 90. I go,
I have a lot.
fucking grand?
I have a lot of chips in my
I go,
fridge.
just buy a Porsche 911, you'll have something. And you go, no, that's not how you do it. Next week, I'm at 75. I go, shit, the next week is, I'm at 10. It's the fucking most predictable story. And you're all at the chips in your fridge, you said. I don't know what to do with them, I'm scared.
Yeah, because you can only cash in. You can only cash in 10,000 at a time, or
Do
else
they report it over 10 or something?
They report it over 10. They've always done that.
I know.
They should raise it. But you know, you also can't take more than 10,000 on an airplane with you for some reason.
Fuck.
So, and that's
What are
Trump
me and
change too.
Money Mayweather gonna do?
Yeah.
We have a backpack of $1 million at all times.
So you don't. So you're not going to say what your biggest
Look
vice
at
is.
Donald
there.
Sterling over here is biting his tongue on that one. He really wants to chime in.
This never came out before. He's a virulent anti-Semite. That's come out on the show.
Had a bar mitzvah.
But there's never anything about.
Virulent?
Well, he's a
Is that a
Holocaust
word?
denier.
Oh.
But we've never heard his view on African Americans until this very show. That's interesting that you got that out of him.
Plenty of
By the way,
black
Donald-
friends.
Well, plenty
Dated
of
a
black friends.
Dated a black woman for months. No, I'm not a racist.
Donald Sterling dated a black girl.
That's right.
Well, ish.
Yeah.
What?
Ish.
He said today to yours, he said she's a nice girl.
He did?
So put that to rest, yeah.
Really?
He said she's a nice girl. I don't know why. I like what time of the sword is it. I don't wish her any bad luck, but I hope she gets hit by a car.
About the girl?
Yeah.
Lasorda said that?
And he said he's been friends with Sterling for 30 years.
All right, my son
sounds like he
Dylan.
does wish
You know
her
my
bad
son
luck.
I was
Dylan.
about to say, are we getting the phones out?
Well, Dylan, during the break,
Oh yeah, I said, any questions for me? Sure.
yeah, so
I remember Dylan as a kid. I haven't seen him lately, but I know he's a big studly dude now.
he's a good boy. He plays a lot of basketball and he does comedy. He's in a
He
little
does?
sketch troupe.
So does
called
Carvey's kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gosh, if they got together, my son could be a stand-in. I said, I'm interviewing David Spade. Do you have a question? He says, that's really cool.
That's
I do
nice.
not off the top of my head. No, that's not insulting. No, he knows you and he loves you. He played basketball with you in your front lawn. Zombie King 78 asks,
Oh, God!
Back to these killer
you went to
questions.
Sagara High School in Scottsdale, the same place as Sandra Bernhardt.
Yeah.
You aware of that?
Mm-hmm.
Are all Sagara graduates as bitchy as you two?
Is that what they said? Fuck those guys. I did see.
Did you ever meet Sandra Bernhardt?
I saw her when I started stand-up at the LAX. It's funny how you remember these things. LAX carousel for the baggage, and I go, "Ooh, I'm from Saguaro too." Saguaro is how you say it.
Yeah.
And she was on. I go, "Yeah, I went there. I'm doing stand-up too." She was cool.
Yeah.
Like,
She's aloof, huh?
a little chilly.
Charismatic.
No.
No? What about Paul Mooney? You ever meet him?
Yeah.
Did
the
he-
comedian?
yeah.
He's not from there.
No, but did you ever meet him?
Oh boy.
Do you find Paul Mooney,
She wants to go on a break.
Charlie Kaufman asks, hysterical?
She wants to go on a break.
We're going to break.
He's very funny. Now we got a break.
Paul Mooney,
Very funny.
considered very funny by David Spade.
Yeah.
And myself. Do you like Paul? You work at the famous, world famous comedy store with such
one
people
here?
as Argus Hamilton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Familiar with Argus Hamilton? Did
Yeah.
you ever do the comedy store?
I'll tell you when we come back.
When we come back, more with David. I think you did the improv. Here's a question from Coke or Leprosy number 322. You have a sensitivity to light. Manfred Mann's song, Blinded by the Light, deals with this issue. But why does the ending of that song have to be so different from the rest of the song? And forgive me for being such a wuss, but why so frightening at the end? The rest of the song is happy. And he says, racked up like a deuce, another runner in the night,
I said douche.
but he makes it sound like douche,
Is that what
yes.
he says in there?
Yeah. Why does he make it sound like douche, and why
Like
is
a
it frightening
douche.
at the end?
I mean, douche
And
is
did
easy
it
to
have
say.
any meaning to you?
Fuck, it's a 10-parter. Maybe we should get Manfred Mann on the phone. I'd like to call a lifeline. So
Well,
we
mostly
have to
he's
break
a-
this into parts.
Mostly he's asking you,
During Black Sheep, had too many lights in my eyes one time, and I had to go home because it was like, did something. So
Oh, is that where it
ever
started?
since then, yeah,
Oh, I
it's
didn't
been
know
hard
that.
to get a lot of light. But I have all these ailments and problems. No one wants to hear them. They're boring. Coke or leprosy?
he's a delicate.
What is coke or leprosy?
I always thought David was a delicate soul.
Yeah, I am. It's sad.
And I always thought
Not
Farley was
much.
such a powerful man that it would not be he that went first.
Oh my God. Got a little dark.
But on the other hand, sometimes being delicate, it makes you take care of yourself more.
Yeah, I was always sort of a little more boring and
Could you even stand a massage? Would a massage be too much for you?
no, I can take it.
Oh, you can take a massage?
I go like this. That's the universal sign. I go, I didn't say anything. One time I had this girl,
You never know what happened.
I met her at a charity, and she was like, I'm a sis, whatever. So I stayed at this hotel, and let's see how far I can get out of this. No, I can't.
No.
Well, just the skimming part was she was super normal, but when she's doing it, she starts putting my feet in her mouth. I didn't know what's going on. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh my God.
And then I go, I don't know. She goes, no, I like this. I go, oh, okay.
Ooh.
I don't, whatever. I'm the customer too. But it was so, she's like this going, no, no. And I'm like, I'm paying you.
She liked it.
Yeah. I was like, what should I like?
Yeah, really.
She goes, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. He was telling me a question. He was saying he likes to take a girl, and then he says, "Here, lick my thumb."
Oh,
and,
boy.
Like while he's having sex from behind, lick my thumb, and I'll put it in your
Asshole?
Yeah. But then you know what he does?
he goes, take the dry one. Yep. Tricked you. It's horrible.
Back
Yeah, there we go.
with David Spade. Tell us about Byron Allen.
No, I'll tell you about my comedy store.
Yeah, tell us about the
So when
comedy
I
stuff.
came out to do stand-up.
Yeah. You came from Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah. So I came out and I did the gig with the Funny Boys comedy team in San Diego
The
Improv.
Funny Boys consisted of Jim
Valley,
Valley,
Jonathan Schmuck.
and Jonathan Schmuck.
They were very good. So they said, why don't you come to LA and audition and stuff? So I stayed in their couch. Louis Anderson, who I met, said, I'll get you an audition at the Comedy Store and they'll get me an audition at the Improv. So I go to the Comedy Store.
In exchange for
I'm sorry? So we're skimming over some stuff. So I go there and I'm about to go on my little 6-minute set for Mitzi Shore, and then I have a really bad headache. So back then I had these two like Bufferin or something ancient, like non-slick, like dry, like Anison. And I'm like this. I have the bottom of my Greyhound or whatever I was drinking. I'm like this. And I go, it was mostly ice, and I'm like, so they got caught. One got caught, and I'm like, so
and then you can taste it.
yeah, and so I go, and it's burning a hole, and then I go, now it's up in my sinuses somehow, and I'm like, so my headache's 1,000 times worse, and I go get water, and it can't come out, and then I like hawk it out somehow, like it does like a circle, like I don't know where it came from, and I'm like, oh my God. So then they go, ready for you. This is the only 5 minutes of my life I wasn't thinking about my act. I was like, trying to live, and I go, oh wait, I gotta go on. Yeah. So I go in there, I'm like, yada da. And then he walks out after, he goes, she didn't like her. I go, what? I guess she passed. I was like, he's like, so
The consolation prize.
no, he goes, Rob Schneider ran around my house in his underpants. As a
He
joke.
did?
I don't know, it was funny.
Tell him your story about Louis.
He's
You
a
have
great
one
guy.
story. You have one story.
He came by the store. He's
We'll
really
edit
nice
it
to
out.
everyone.
We'll edit it out.
Does he come in?
It's hot in here.
We'll edit
It is hot in here.
All right, whatever.
That was your story?
Ewok 94, your Hollywood Minute must have made some celebrities mad. Did any of them ever come to you at a restaurant and throw a fancy cocktail in your face? No, that's a ridiculous question. This is kind of a general question. Tyler Kane writes, what is wrong with people?
What's right with them? You had a good question for me the other day. What's for sure? What was
Oh,
that
yeah,
question?
that was a good question.
What do you
wasn't
know
it?
for sure?
What do you know
Did
for
that
sure?
make it? It didn't make it.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did.
And I said nothing. I guessed
You
it.
got the right answer. Chuck the Kid says, I like your look lately. The small beard and mustache with the sweep of hair. Reminds me of a musketeer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm going for.
That's a good look. A
More like a
musketeer is
musketeer.
No, a musketeer is
really.
I comb my hair because I realized that I had the same hair for like 20 years, so now I'm only 5 years back in my hairstyles instead of 20.
My God, you look young though.
Oh, I look all right?
Very
Oh,
young.
yeah. I was saying on the way over here, I remember the old bit you did where you showed the picture of Macaulay Culkin and you.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it was funny how you aged very nice. And Macaulay.
Oh, Macaulay lapped me.
Great. Yeah, he really did.
Well, he's into some crazy stuff.
Do you have a picture up in the attic? Tell the truth.
Of what? Of him?
Dorian Gray.
I didn't know what that means.
Beefy Jerk says this next, what's the Playboy Mansion's policy on whipping out your cock?
That's a good.
I don't think it's.
That's a good question.
I don't think it's.
I don't know.
Do you ever go to the Playboy
No, I
Mansion?
wouldn't. You know what? I see people now like at the Rainbow or something. You see these guys in there.
Oh, yeah.
I rock, but I always see you at the mansion. I went there once 8 years ago, and before that it was like 6 before that. You're always at the fucking mansion, dude. I'm always up to see you.
It's not much of a place, is it? You were in an episode, Sausage King says, of Baywatch as a guy named BJ. What's it like to be the one BJ you didn't want to see on the program?
I don't think my name was BJ, which kills this question, but I was surfer number 2.
Oh, your name wasn't BJ.
BJ was the main bad guy, and I think I was surfer number 2.
Surfer number 2. Did you have that somewhere? Like
The Baywatch?
Yeah.
You know, I did it the week, I remember before I did the HBO Young Comedian special, because I was super white blonde hair.
That was a good
goddamn
special. You should get that special.
Yeah. You see my new one yet or no?
I have not seen it, but I've seen you perform live at the Improv.
Dennis Miller hosted. It was David. It was Drake Sather.
Yeah.
It was Warren Thomas.
Oh, man.
It was Jan Karam.
Freddie Stoller.
Jan Karam
Freddie
was in
Stoller.
it.
Fred
Hold the
Stoller.
phone. Oh, and Freddie.
So it was a great comedian.
So it must have been a while ago.
Leroy in Gary, Indiana.
I guess we're talking about something
David,
else.
I gots to know how you getting all that crazy ass. You got to save some of that motherfucking shit for a brother.
Is this guy
LOL. I don't know if he's black.
Well, the way you sold the question. No, it's slowed down, but I did have a decent run, but it's over.
We're going to do
Thanks for
jokes.
asking.
These questions are stupid. I should have just asked questions that I thought of
Can
myself.
I take my gift bag home? Thanks for being on the Norm Show. This pen.
Oh, that's actually my That's fine.
Do you want to do some jokes, David?
Fuck, something, yeah.
Here's a very, what do you call it? When a joke is just ripped from today's headlines.
We have to explain how the jokes
Topical.
Topical.
After being drafted in the 7th round by the Rams, Michael Sam kissed his boyfriend. The celebration didn't end there because on ESPN2 there was full insertion. This is a joke.
That's good. Yeah, these are jokes on these cards.
Oh, okay.
Explain it.
It's time for this week's This Week I Learned. Adam? There's a thing we do. This week I learned.
This week, I learned that cum tastes like nickels.
Oh.
This week. Is that true?
That cum tastes like nickels?
Yeah. That's funny. Is that what it says?
That's what it says here.
This week I learned how many gallons of sweat my Kmart hat can hold. Jesus Christ.
But you know, people are watching that envy the heat, you know, from all across this nation.
Oh, God. Yeah, it sounds like when I was in Arizona. I hate that.
This is interesting. A study has found that the average high school prom goer now spends $1,000, or $2,000 if you count the abortion. Have you ever been with a girl that had an abortion?
Sir.
Sir.
This guy goes in and they go, hey, 10th one's free. Hit his card.
I do have a lot of abortions.
Under your belt.
Is that a joke for you?
A Westchester parking enforcement officer stole $89,000 in quarters. How much laundry does this guy need to do?
No, this is a good performing joke.
The man behind the voice of Tony the Tiger. Sadly, the man behind the voice of Tony the Tiger died at 64. His last words, I don't feel great. I gave it something. Yeah. Are these left over from when you did updates?
Oh boy, 2 strangers were arrested for having sex on a plane. How about that, huh? You know who I feel sorry for? The guy in the middle seat.
This saves it.
Do you like American Idol?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, no, I don't like it. Then do the joke.
Oh, here's a good one.
Are these from the audience? They write them? Did you read them? Did you write them or the audience?
It's true.
No. Neil Patrick Harris posed nude for the cover of Rolling Stone.
This is a true story. Neil Patrick Harris posed nude for.
Am I reading it wrong?
No, I'm just saying it's a true story.
Neil Patrick Harris posed nude for the cover of Rolling Stone, except for a hat hanging off his wiener. And this morning, Adam Egat. Oh, is that your name? Fucking change it. And this morning, Adam woke up and said, "Hey, where's my hat?"
Sorry, Neil Patrick Harris is a cock.
It's on his dick. Go get it.
I bet Neil Patrick Harris fucking shoved his cock deep up his asshole.
Oh my God.
But he probably couldn't even get it hard because look at him. So he had to like cram it in. Like, you ever have to cram it in or no?
Yeah,
You probably.
It's a lot of work. Yeah. Sometimes it's not worth the anal sex.
We are living in a golden age.
I go, can we just tell people we went into the behind and we don't have to really do it?
The behind.
I'm trying to clean up your fucking show. We're living in a golden age of Adam masturbating to interracial granny porn.
Gary told you that one in confidence. That's fine.
You ever see that?
He's sort of a good foil.
What's that granny thing? Have you ever gone on porn and then something shows up and you don't want to see?
Yeah. Gaping.
Gaping, exactly what I was going to say.
You know what I do? You know, it's funny? Mother-daughter porn.
Oh, yeah?
Because the guy is like a hot 18-year-old, and then you got like an older like cougar, and then the chick's doing it, and the guy's all excited, and then she goes, "Get out, I'll show you how to ride that cock." And he's like, no, and he's trying to look, and he's pulling the other one back by her foot, and she's like, "Can I get my 300 up front?" And then this one's like, "Yeah, you like that shit? Not bad for 57. He's like, 50s? You're a fucking cougar, I thought. Let's talk to the union about putting some parameters on this fucking word cougar. Jesus, you old hag. Get this. He's always darting back to the fake daughter going, she's like, I can't move her. She's too sturdy. She's like, oh, this is how you do it, sissy. It's disgusting. True.
What was the website called again?
I think it's just mother-daughter porn. I don't know if there's a particular site.
One time I saw there was a porno, and it was funny because it was like a true moment. All of a sudden, the porno, the guy was eating, it was behind the girl, and she was like standing up, and he was eating out her ass hole. and then she says, she's like, yeah, eat out that asshole, eat out that asshole. And then she's like, come on, eat it out. Is that the best you can do? And then the guy goes, he was like shocked. And then he went back to him and he was like, first of all, how much technique can there be involved?
You're back there, you won. Like, someone's licking your ass. Just be happy.
You know what kind of porn this guy enjoys the best?
So we covered it.
Yeah.
Cuckold porn.
Oh, he stands there and watches someone fuck his girl.
Yeah, someone of a different race.
Is it always, is that what it means?
Very traditional way, yeah.
Traditional way. I didn't know.
Well, where did he get that voice?
I don't know. It scares me at times. Sometimes it's comforting. But I never knew what cuckold meant. I just click on it. What's this one? Oh, okay, I get it.
I don't like that gaping stuff.
No, no good. By the way, I think
searches that into the search bar.
Old people say porno like us, and everyone else says porn. Do you think that's true?
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Rock told me, I was talking about reality TV, he said, it's called TV. Says only old people call it reality.
Is that right?
Only old people call them reality shows. They're called shows. Oh, this one, you like this one?
He'll like it.
He'll like it. He should read it.
Dr. Dre announced that he's the first hip-hop billionaire, a regular J. Paul Ghetto.
He thinks you mean Japan.
Well, here's actually a joke about Donald Sterling.
Oh, good. All the charities that Donald Sterling donated millions of dollars to are giving the money back to him. Well, that'll show him. It's not bad.
There you go, man.
Can you tell me what your relationship with Donald Sterling is?
I'm Mr. Sterling's right-hand arm, man. I'm Mr. Sterling everything. I'm his confidant, his best friend, his silly rabbit.
His what?
His silly rabbit.
His silly rabbit?
Yes.
Is that what he calls you?
No.
Stop a pit bull attacking her daughter. A Texas man bit the dog. Well, that's an interesting story. A man bites a dog. It's not what I would call news.
Man bites dog.
Yeah.
Used to be dog bites man, right?
Yeah.
Is that the joke?
Yeah.
I don't get this. I don't get it. Really. Do you write these for real? Do these come from the fucking YouTube subscribers or whatever?
Oh, you know the search for the Malaysian Airlines? Did you hear about the latest?
I heard it was missing.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the latest?
No.
Here, it's on this card.
Oh, okay. The search continues. In related news, a plane was spotted by some cavemen in the year 365 BC. I don't totally get it. They went back in time?
This is the final joke. In my hand,
Thank God. Are we getting the wrap up?
I hold the final joke.
Please, because I have to make some calls.
Thank you for being with us, David. And you look great.
I do?
Yes, to me, I'm quite shocked actually by it. I mean, I see David, but
No, because I got a little skinnier because I ate
what was that?
vegetables. Yeah, at SNL I eat pizza every day and fat stuff, and I got pasty
By
and
golly, you look young though. Doesn't he look young?
Yeah, it's shocking.
I mean, I see him a lot all the time, but for some reason it struck me today.
Are we the same?
How
age?
old?
You know, I think I'm the same age as Russell Crowe.
No,
I
I
think he
just
looks
hit.
older than
I just hit a huge number.
I don't want. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah,
No
I'm
more.
50 years old. But here,
9 more years, I'll be there.
I hold in my hand. He's young, but his cock doesn't work.
I like that people have headsets on here, like this is some sort of real show.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Good. The last
This is
one.
usually where
Do you
I
think
say,
this is a top 10
thank
show
you,
you've
David
had?
Spade, and then everyone in the crew sort of applauds.
Okay. But read your
David
last joke.
Spade.
Read your last joke.
No, they should have done it by now.
I like that you can hear the crew. They're interactive.
Yeah.
That's good.
Here it is. So thank you for being with us, David. Would you like to have any parting words? Any parting words?
Me for David?
For David.
Oh yeah, thanks for being here.
Okay.
Do you want to say it in your regular voice?
You mean more Buffalo Bill? Thanks for being here. Like that?
The final joke
It's growing on me.
from David Spade, a man in Chippewa. A man in Chippewa.
Did you help me like with
Well,
that
just
one?
in case.
A man in Chippewa allowed a hyena to eat his penis after being told by a witch doctor it would help him become rich. Is it me or does it sound like that hyena and witch doctor were in cahoots? That's pretty. I'm glad you saved that for that.
David Spade, yeah!
Get my things? Guys, thank you.
The show tonight, why not tell a friend, huh? Make sure to subscribe below.